All right, third and fourth grade students, welcome. We are so excited that you have the chance to make your WordPress websites for students here at Concordia. So the first thing that you're going to do every time, whether you're on a computer, a desktop computer, a laptop computer, your iPhone, your iPad, you're always going to access your student website through the concordiashanghai.org website. You're going to click on the student tab up on the top right. And when you do that, you will see a list of links. And there are a lot of links here that you'll be using at Concordia. There aren't very many of them that you'll be using in third and fourth grade. But you can see that this is where you would access your Outlook webmail and the LibGuides and access everything that the library has to offer. You see right here where it says Student WordPress, there's a little W for the WordPress icon, and you're going to click that. When you click that, you will see the login page. Now, I want you to notice something, because one of the tricks about logging in is when you log off, it's going to put your name right up here. And so if your name is up in the address bar when you're trying to log in, it won't work. So just for troubleshooting purposes, if you ever try to log in and you can't log in, check the address bar. And if your name is up there in the address bar, that is the reason why you can't log in. 101 troubleshooting right there. So right now you need to come down to where it says username, and you are going to log in with your username and your password. Today, I'm not logging in as Madison, sorry. Today I'm logging in as Mia Eklund. And you can see that the way that you log in, it's your first name followed by your student ID number. If you weren't aware of this, the first four numbers, 2024, 2023, 2025, that is the year that you will most likely graduate from high school. That's where that number comes from. The last three numbers are your magic three numbers, and you can always find them on your lunch card. Your password is the same exact password as your email account. And your email account is where you control everything, all the passwords that you need at Concordia. Not all, most. Controls your email, the server, your student WordPress website, if you have one, a student life WordPress website, and Canvas and Aspen once you start using those. Right here it says remember me. Please don't click there. And then go ahead and click login. Now you're ready to start. Remember that this is the way that you always want to log in when you go to your website. The dashboard is next. And the first thing that you're going to see when it loads is your dashboard. It looks pretty messy, and I will be very honest with you that for the most part, you do not have to use most of the work that is there. What you have on the left side of your dashboard is the things that you are going to use on the left side of your dashboard are posts. We're actually going to go in and delete pages. We're going to need to go to appearance and settings. And those are the four areas that will be out of so many other areas that are there on the dashboard. So again, we're going to be using posts, we're going to be using pages, we're going to be using appearance, and we're going to be using settings. So let's go ahead and get started. The first thing we need to do is we're going to go in and click on pages. And in your websites, we are not using pages. So we're going to click on the sample page and we're going to put it in the trash. And for now on, you will never have to go back here. So pages is not something that we use in student WordPress websites. Teachers use them all the time. You won't. You're going to be focusing on posts. And in posts, you're going to see that there is one that says hello world. You're going to also put this one in the trash because you are going to be creating your own post in just a few minutes. So we've deleted any pages, we've deleted any posts, and for now on, every time we add something new, we're going to be adding a new post. Now we're going to go ahead and set up the way that your website will look. If you just go down in the menu bar, you're going to see Appearance, and you want to click on the word Appearance. Today, you are all going to be choosing the same theme. And for today, for now, we are all choosing, you have to scroll down. You're going to scroll down and click on 2010. It is simple, it is easy to use, and for right now, the goal is not to have your website look unique. It's to make sure that it's set up correctly. So we're going to go down to 2010 and we're going to click on Activate. Hopefully before today, your teacher will have told you about your site title and your tagline. So today we're going to work in 2010. Remember that that is the one that you should be seeing that is active. And we're going to click on the word Customize. And in the customization, we're going to give your website a title, and we're going to give it that nifty tagline that helps you to own it. In the title, you need to make sure it's going to have your name. The tagline is going to say just another student site. The first thing is that your name and something about Concordia needs to be in the title. So this is Mia's Concordia website. You can be more creative than that if you like. And you're going to think, this is where, for just another site, this is where it gets to be more personal. Instead of just another student site, it's going to be something unique about you. Now, I know that Mia has a lot of style and she likes to design. So maybe I'm going to put, designing is a natural way of life for me. You might put a Bible verse. You might put something like live long and prosper. You're going to make it be something that's amazing for you. And then we're going to click on Save and Publish. Later, we will come back here to work with the header image. But for now, we're going to do the detail-oriented things just to get your websites up and running. Once it says saved, you're going to click on the black X and you're going to see your the appearance again. The next thing that we're going to do is we're going to click on Settings and we're going to click on Discussion. Settings and then Discussion. In the discussion settings, we're going to untick all of these boxes. What this is going to do right now, your websites are starting out not as interactive tools, but first they're going to be more like a portfolio. So at first, we don't want anyone to be commenting on your website. Eventually, we will be able to change that, okay? But for right now, we're clicking off all of these, and then we're going to say Save Changes. In the left column, make sure that you click Posts and Add New. So here we go. We're in our new post, and we're going to click on the title. You can see that it says Enter Title here, so I'm going to click there, and I'm going to call this post Welcome to my website, and notice my great titles there. See this distraction-free writing? If that comes up for you, just click on Dismiss. These are the tools, some of the tools that we have available. If we want to see them all, we click on Toolbar Toggle. But for now, we're just going to worry about writing, and we're going to write a little introduction of ourselves. Remember, from learning about digital citizenship, we don't want to give people too much information about ourselves. We just want to give a very brief, very general introduction. Hi, something like this. Don't copy me, but something similar. And then later, you could write more. When we get more into learning how to use all of the tools, you can see that you could highlight something and make it bold. You can do italics, strike through. You can have lists or numbered lists. This is for a special quote, like if you want to add your favorite scripture, that's a neat way to do it by using block quote. This is how we make things align to the left, to the center, and to the right. And the one I skipped is a horizontal line. It just adds a line in there as a break if you needed to. These important links are important icons are for inserting links of other websites that you might want. That's probably something that you're not going to use until fourth grade. Same with the inserting read more tag. We're not going to use that in third grade. If I click on that toggle toolbar, I can see that if I want to add a title, this is how I would do it. I would change the formatting of a highlighted section so that something could stand out as a title. Underlining, justifying, changing the text color if I want to, and we're going to skip the other things because you're not going to use those things certainly this year. So those are the tools that you have in writing. It's very simple, very easy to use, like Pages or Word, but even easier. Now, this post is done. So we're going to come over to the right and we're going to do something very important, and that is we're going to make sure that we always put our posts in a category. The first thing that we're going to do is add a category, and this first one is going to be writing. Now, we're going to have, it's not going to have a parent category, but we're going to call it writing. We're going to add the new category. It's going to pop up, and now I can publish it. Okay, so now we have a writing item for our website. If it's time to go out for recess, right now is a good time because you have just learned how to set up your website, all of the nitty-gritty stuff, and you've learned to do one post. That is as simple as it gets. Right now, what I want you to do is log out. And when we come back from recess, we're going to practice logging back in, and then we're going to be adding all of your great work from grade 3. I'm so proud of you guys and all the work that you've done this year. I hope that this experience building your website is a super amazing, positive one for you. Here we go. We're logging out. It says, "Howdy, Mia." I'm going to just mouse over that, and I'm going to click on Log Out. And I'm going to just wait for the log out screen to come in. And then we're going to put our laptops, we're just going to store them, just close the lid and go out to recess.